Hello children, good morning. How are you children? Hope you are safe and staying healthy at home. Today we are going to start new lesson. Open your textbook, science textbooks, page number 194. So see the lesson name, States of Matter. Already we have studied this lesson in 4th class also. Just extension of topics have been covered in 5th class. So states of matter means you will know about solids, liquids, gases. Oh, I know madam, you will say easily. Very interesting topic. Let us start with warm-up table. Draw an image of a face or a flower and color it in your notebook. So why does the shape of tip of the crayon change when you color a picture? Yes, when you color the picture, the tip of crayon will change it or not? Yes. It is because some of the particles of the crayon are passed onto the surface of the paper as a result of rubbing. This shows that crayon is made of smaller particles. Yes. So while you use those pencil, your tip of crayon will get changed, and again you will use the sharpener to get a tip of the crayon, isn't it? So why means you are using that particles of the crayon onto the surface of the paper. So this result is nothing but crayon is made of small particles. But you can't see those particles, isn't it or not? So today we are going to see about differentiate between properties and conversation of three states of matter. When you discuss about the what are atoms, molecules, we have discussed in 4th class also. Let's recap. What are the atoms? Atoms are nothing but basic building blocks of nature. These are basic building blocks of nature. So it contains particle 1 million times smaller than speck of dust. You can't see the dust in the air. So that type of very tiny particles you cannot be seen with our naked eyes. Those particles are known as atoms. Those particles are known as atoms. That means it's impossible to see that. So those particles are called atoms. Atom is nothing but smallest particle of a substance or matter. Atom can be defined as smallest particle of a substance or matter. Or you can say that molecules also called as atoms. Molecules also called as atoms. A molecule is also smallest particle of substance. It will show all properties of those substance. And molecule is made up of one or more atoms. Molecule is made up of one or more atoms. So you can see that each molecule of water shows all properties of water, isn't it or not? So this is about atoms and molecules. Atoms are smallest particles. That means very tiny particles that is impossible to see that of a substance or matter. You know what is meant by matter? Yes, can you recap what is meant by matter? Matter is nothing but that occupies space and has mass. And has mass. What are the three states of matter, children? What are the three states of matter? Yes, very good. Solids, liquids, and gases. Are you seeing this figure you have drawn in 4th class? This is nothing but arrangement of molecules in solids, liquids, and gas. How in solids they are tightly packed, isn't it? So in solids we have particles very tightly packed, whereas in liquids somewhat loosely packed, whereas in gas very loosely packed. Very loosely packed. This picture states that arrangement of molecules in solids and gases. Arrangement of molecules in solids and gases. Next, what is a solid, children? It is a simplest state of matter. Solid has three main properties. What are those? It has a definite shape, definite mass, and definite volume. A solid will always look the same and takes up the same amount of space. Same amount of space. Can you give the examples of solids? Say like colored pencils, basketball, chair. These are examples of solids, isn't it? What are the examples of solids? You can take anything. Tree. You can take tree also. Colored pencils, basketball, a chair, isn't it? So solid is nothing but simplest state of matter. It has three properties. What are those? Definite shape, definite mass, but definite volume. It has definite shape, definite mass, definite volume. So it always looks same and take up the same amount of space, isn't it? That is called solid. What are the arrangement of molecules here? Tightly packed. Tightly packed. So if they ask write properties of solids, you have to write that is definite shape, definite mass, definite volume, isn't it? Next, coming to the liquid. Liquid, most fluid and ever-changing state of matter. So it has how many properties? Three main properties. It does not have a definite shape because of flowing nature. It has definite mass, yes. If you weigh 1 liter milk, it has mass or not? It has definite volume also. What is the capacity of the milk means you will take 1 liter, 2 liters like that. So liquid always take up the same amount of space and take the shape of its container. It will take the shape of its container. What is the arrangement of molecules here? Somewhat weaker than the solids because they are loosely packed. Here loosely packed. In solids they are very strong. They are tightly packed. They are tightly packed. Next, coming to the gases. These are examples of liquids. Are you saying orange juice? It takes the shape of the container or not? Here cough syrup also it takes shape of container or not? Here salad dressing. It also takes shape of container. Next, coming to the gas. A gas is nothing but most complex and difficult to understand state of matter. Gas has how many properties? Three main properties. It does not have a definite shape, does not have a definite mass, does not have a definite volume. It has no definite shape, no definite mass, no definite volume. So gas does not always weigh the same or take up the same amount of space. However, like a liquid, a gas also will take shape of the container, no matter size or shape of that container. Understood? Are you seeing examples of gases? Are you seeing that smoke which is coming from those area? Yes. Here also balloons will take the air into that. That is occupying some space, isn't it? What about molecules related to gas? They are loosely, very loosely packed. Very loosely packed. And gases do not have volume, shape, and also size. And also size. This is about solids, liquids, and gases, isn't it? See, matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. What are the three states of matter? Solids, liquids, and gases. Solids have definite shape, mass, and volume. Liquids have no definite shape but has mass and volume. Gases no definite shape, no definite mass, no definite volume. This is about your states of matter. Next, coming to the change of state. You have any idea about change of state of matter? How the solid state can be converted into liquid state and how liquid state can be converted into gaseous state, how gaseous state again converted into gaseous state, solid state again converted into gaseous state. You have any idea about that? Can you tell me about have you listened about terms that melting, freezing, evaporation, condensation? Have you listened these topics? Yes. So see here, solid. If you take ice cube, if you take ice cube, what happens? Hmm? You take ice cubes at some freezing point, it converts it to liquid. It converts to liquid, isn't it? At some boiling point, it converts into gas. It converts into gas. If you in summer season, if you keep the ice tray outside, the solid ice cubes with water which is in solid form converts into liquid state. That is nothing but melting. A process in which solid changes to liquid is nothing but melting. So solid converts into liquid by melting also. Same liquid if you keep in refrigerator, so based on freezing it converts into solid. Freezing means Liquid changes to solid. The process in which liquid changes to solid. These are the reversible changes. Solid converts to liquid. Liquid also again converts to solid. Are you getting my point? Next, evaporation. If you boil the liquid water for long time, you will see the vapors, isn't it? That is nothing but evaporation, a process in which liquid converts into gas, changes into gas. Next, condensation. That means if your mother gives the lunch box for you and you will open the lid of the lunch box, you will see tiny droplets on the lid. That is nothing but condensation, a process in which gas changes into liquid. That vapors, when cooled, convert into water. Gas converts into liquid. That is nothing but condensation. So these are the process of change in states of matter. Solid to liquid, liquid to gas, again liquid to solid, again gas to liquid also. Isn't it? These are the three states of, these are some changes in the states of matter. So open your textbooks and see the figure also they have given in page number 196. Page number 196. Changes in state of matter which can be reversed back the original substances are called reversible changes. Changes of state of water is reversible change. Yes, if you keep the water in refrigerator, it will convert to solid. Again, if take the water, ice cubes keep outside in summer season, it converts to water. That is reversible changes. Get back the original substance. But if you burn an incense stick or wood, it changes to ash. It is not possible to change ash back to incense stick or wood. These type of changes which cannot be reversed into the original substance, those are called irreversible changes. Irreversible changes means what? Hmm? Irreversible changes means what? Hmm? That means which cannot be reversed into the original substance. That means if you take doop sticks, you will burn it. It converts to ash. And that ash again converted to doop sticks? No, it is not. So which cannot be reversed into the original substance. Those are called irreversible changes. So today we will see about physical and chemical change. See here, ice cubes converted to water. At some boiling temperature, water evaporates. So this is the water cycle. You will learn in next academic year in sixth class. Okay, are you observing an arrangement of solids, molecules in solids, liquids, and gases? Okay, so see, solid converts to liquid. Again, liquids converts to gas at some boiling point. This is about change the state of matter and what are irreversible changes, reversible changes. Again, we will see now physical and chemical changes. You have an idea about physical and chemical change in last year? Hmm? I hope you have that topic. If you not have, let us discuss that physical and chemical changes. In this year, they have kept for you in state of matter. Matter can change in different ways, isn't it? These changes can take place are called changes that take place are called physical and chemical changes. We see these physical and chemical changes taking place all around us, all the time. All the time. See here. So let us have a physical change. So matter changes form but not chemical identity. That means a physical change. It is nothing but in which substance may look or feel different, but internal composition of the substance remains the same. Physical changes are reversible changes. So we see often that water changing into ice on freezing. This is physical change because again that water melts means it converts to liquid. So, but on melting ice again changes to water or not. So these are nothing but physical changes. If you cut the wood also, again from we can plant it, again we can get the wood. If you tear the paper, again we can paste it with the gum. again we will get a paper. These are reversible changes which are called physical changes. That is nothing but, see, ice cube converts to water. Again water, if you freeze it, converts to ice cube. Chemical change, if you burn anything, it cannot be reversed. That means, in a chemical change, if you burn the paper, we will get the ash. Again with that ash we can't prepare the paper, isn't it? So that is nothing but chemical change. So most chemical changes are irreversible changes. For example, burning of paper. When paper is burnt, it produces ash, and this ash cannot be turned back into paper. That's why they have shown in simple way physical, which is reversed, chemical, which cannot be reversed, that is irreversible changes, and these are reversible changes. This is about physical and chemical change. Okay children, next class we will see about remaining topics. Thank you.